Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So, can anyone guess what I'm making? Looks kind of like a Christmas tree, but it's not. I don't do as many of these as I did before, but I've been trying to do more of my animals, and I do a lot of birds. And this is a bird. Bird is the word. It's actually going to be kind of a rooster, kind of a blob. I just have fun with them. So we just do a lot and lots and lots of layers of this, and kind of basing my colors off of some of those very colorful roosters that have a lot of the blues and greens and yellows. Kind of, I almost feel like sometimes they're sparkly. They just have a personality and colorful. And so that's what this kind of is to me. And then we throw in a little wild child and go from there. So that's what we're doing. And I just keep filling it in until it gets filled in. And in a second here, I will put the beak and the gobble gobble, but that's turkey. The thingies. I can't think what they're called. Oh, I can't think. You know what I mean. I want to call it the comb, but that's the top part. So it's not the comb. It's the under the beak. Oh, drives me crazy when I can't remember the right word. But you know, we're just gonna pretend I remembered. My hand is a little. I have thyroid. I have Hashimoto's, and I have a little tiny shake. And so, perfect lines aren't always perfect. So we just go until we go. And if you notice, a lot of times I don't change my brush. And I actually put brush out here to change, and you see I didn't follow my own advice. Maybe we'll do it for the, again, I almost said gobble gobble, but it's not gobble gobble when it's, oh, oh, I can't think of the name. Silly. Everybody's probably yelling it out. And of course, you know, I can't hear you. But I will look it up. It's in my brain, but it's not coming out. So anyways, this is what I meant. So and I always do them always a little bit differently here and there, but I always this particular, I almost dropped. This particular one isn't gonna have feet on it. I'm just doing that. But I always, when I make my roosters or different birds, I put little pitchfork feet on them. It's like I get long legs. It's kind of like if you can see the rooster, but that rooster has shoes on him. And I think it's fun to just have little pitchfork feet. So, that's one of the things that I like to put on them. Little porch. I'm telling you, today I did not sleep much last night, and clearly that is evident. For those of you that are new to my channel, I am going, I always put way too much paint on my paintbrush. I'm going through breast cancer treatments, and, which just reminded me, I have one more infusion. One more. I am on the maintenance infusions now, and I went through chemo, and then I had my surgery. I had a lumpectomy, and they had to take the lymph nodes out, a whole bunch of them. And then I went through radiation, which was extremely hard for me. Very emotional, very hard. But God's grace, I'm right here, right now. And so I went through the radiation, and now I'm on what they call the maintenance infusions. And chemo brain is real. And I already had thyroid brain, which my thyroid made me forget tons of things. Wish it would make me forget a few more. But then my friend reminded me the other day that I also have mommy brain. So, I mean, my son's 13, but yeah, I have mommy brain too, I'm sure. So we just keep going and keep going. That's what we got to do. But I am on the maintenance infusion, and I have one more on the 28th of October 2025. If you're watching this 100 years from now, that is my last one, and I am overjoyed. I can't wait until it's completed. So we're just to that point. And it's today is the 18th, so 10 official days until I have my last one. Then I will get, hopefully, officially released. And when I get released from this, then they told me I could get my port removed. And then it takes about 6-8 weeks, and I can get released to get my hip done, because I need a hip replacement. So I'm sure it won't be until, well, I know it won't be until probably, March or something of next year, because of between the doctor's schedule and healing and just life. There's numerous things that have to get done before I can actually have the surgery. But one step closer. I've put it off long enough. Yes, surprise, surprise. I put it off. But I don't encourage putting things off anymore. I always said, why do today what I can put off and not do again tomorrow? And quite frankly, that's not working for me. Even though I absolutely, love it in the grand scheme of things, why do I want to do something that is not any fun? But I can tell you that breast cancer would have been 100% different. I won't say easier or better or anything else, but 100% different if I could have walked a little bit better, because I don't have the best walking ability right now. And so a lot of times my energy is filled with one thing or the other. So, I mean, enough about that nonsense, but I just wanted to share why some days it's a lot more about a lot more stuff. And, we're keep moving forward. That's what this is about. So Owen has been incredible through the journey with this, and I started off talking to him about I had to have the port, which is where they put my infusions, and I called it my medicine box because he understands what medicine is. He didn't really understand what chemo is. I mean, who truly does besides the people that truly understand what it is? But you know what I mean. So I just kept telling him it was my medicine box, and that he had to be gentle with mommy so that he would kind of understand a little bit better. And he's done really well about it. I knew a lot of our journey would be about him and how to help him handle it and understand it and deal with it and get him kind of through all of the emotions and all the things that were all about this. It's a lot. It's a lot for him to understand. It's a lot for him to deal with. It's a lot for him to comprehend, just like all of us. But mommy's hair, the way mommy looked, was a big part of how Owen handles life. So that I knew was going to be so much of our journey. And he has done good, but he's also ready for me to have his, blonde hair in a ponytail again when my hair is curly and gray. I really need to silence that. I keep not doing it. I'm doing different ways with my phone because it's full and won't record anymore. So, anyways, but he didn't quite get this whole process of why I had to lose my hair, and so I knew I had to kind of ease him into it because my hair was to my waist. Blonde, fake blonde, but blonde. And that's all he ever really knew. And so I slowly started getting my hair cut as soon as I found out that I was going to lose my hair with the chemo. And so that was how I worked with him through it. And, it's very emotional for many reasons with going from long hair to short hair. And just, I can go on and on and on about that. But with Owen, he really, he took it harder some days than others. Some days he was okay about it. Some days he didn't understand. Some days all he wanted to do was talk about it. Other days he just held his own with it and could process it. So, it's like all of us. We have these moments in time that we just have to think through everything and process it the way we can and keep moving forward, and I'm thankful that we are where we're at right now. And I know that he has grown. I know that I have grown through this, and it's given me a whole new life. Cancer has taught me not to be afraid of tomorrow. It's hard. There's not one part of it that's easy. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful. So what do you think of my wild child? What do you think of my wild child? There it is. There's my wild rooster. Wild horse ain't got nothing on a wild rooster. Oh, don't mind me as I crack myself up. It's probably that I'm extra tired. But there you go. So, alrighty. Oh, I wish I could remember what those are called. I gotta look that up. And then I'll try not to forget it again. This brain thing is real. I feel like I need, I did use 2 different kind of reds. One's more of a true red, and one's like a kind of orangey red, crimson red. So, all right. Maybe one more. There we go. And I think I'm gonna do just a little detail in here. Just so it shows a little bit like it's a little highlight there. It's kind of fading. So we sign O for Owen, and then L and B. So there we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.